Alright, hey everyone, Toyzart here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Demonical Fit Savage Duo. So, if you guys can't tell or don't know what it is yet, I might be one of the first people that actually got this figure. I haven't seen any reviews, but this is Demonical Fit's Savage Duo. Let's actually open it up and then we can see exactly what it is. Take them out of the shipper. I love Demonical Fit because they have these shippers. They make you feel like it's actually SH But here he is, Savage Duo Gogeta. And yeah, just had to fix the camera angle there, but yeah, this is the figure. Pretty much the Demonical Fit version of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Basically like the same body and everything as I believe the other Gogetas that they have dropped, but I think Kamui 1 or Taunton Arts dropped theirs first a couple of weeks ago, and now it is Demonical Fit's time. So let's not dilly-dally any longer. Actually, let's get a look at the box, because you know their box is amazing. I don't know how they get away with it. Somebody said this is like a rogue Bandai company that they just release figures, but yeah, Savage Duo on this side, and then we have more pictures of the figure, crossed arms, the pointing, and then we have this another picture, and then him doing the Big Bang. More over here, Savage Duo, and yeah, pretty much overall I'm very excited for this figure. I love Gogeta, one of my favorite fusions. I haven't watched the entirety of GT. Pretty much just clips here and there. But I love Gogeta, so I'd love to watch this fight here and there, you know. But let's get immediately into the figure. I'm very excited for this guy. I've been waiting for him as soon as he was announced, actually. So we get two plastic pieces right out the box. We have, first, looks like an accessory pack for him. We have the Big Bang Kamehameha. This big effect piece is amazing looking, and it comes with a stand for it to be held up. We have some cross arms, which I'm definitely going to be using with him. And then we got, this is, I think, one-handed version of his fake Kamehameha he does on Omega. And then, if you guys can see this one, this is little extra hand DLC, you know, for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figure. I have the Demonical Fit version of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so maybe this will fit in easier. And then the Vegeta, I have the official SH4 version. It seems like always the Vegetas are a little bit loose for me, so I'm worried about using that figure. But I'll definitely mess around with this. I'm going to try to recreate the pose that they did in some of the pictures, and you know, the first appearance of Gogeta. But let's actually get into the figure overall. So we have Gogeta here, Super Saiyan 4. We have him with a lot of different hands, accessories, but let's actually just take him out of the box. I'm excited to try this guy out and see what he can offer. You know, Demonical Fit is always amazing with their quality. No QC issues, knock on wood. And yeah, I don't run into problems unlike Taunton Art. You know, there's always problems with Taunton Art's little thing here. I'm pretty sure this is just attached to the actual plate right here, this vest, which is amazing. But looking at the figure right away, he looks very detailed, very great. The pictures that I saw online didn't really do him justice. Definitely seeing him in person, he looks fantastic, I would say. But yeah, this figure, a little bit stiff, which is okay. You know, you don't want a loose figure too often. And I think it's kind of common with any figure you get. But as you can see, that squeak is going on. As you mess around with the figure, I think it'll get better. This is definitely going to be, you know, one of Death's figure that I'll keep here for a little bit. I do want to have him in the display with the Super Saiyan 4s. I'm going to do that pose in the middle, probably most likely. But, you know, we're going to mess around with everything. And, yeah, stay tuned for the poses near the end of the video. You know, that is the bread and butter of every action figure review. But, yeah, let's actually take a look at this as well. We have his actual tail that goes back here. Put him back here. Let's see. Feels nice. I think it's on a ball peg or joint. Isn't too bad. And put something in here already. I'm already excited to pose this guy, as you guys can tell. I love Demonical Fit. They are a great company, great third-party source if you want some figures. And everything looks okay so far. The head, I think, feels a little weird. I like this little gap here, if you guys can see that. It might just be some weird thing. Just taking the head off, you could probably see it after. You probably won't see it as much, but I feel like this this little thing they did here. Sorry, I'm not showing it. This little thing they did here in the camera is like a little bit like the Demonical Fit Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They might have used the same kind of models and everything, but they just improved more on the hair, which is great. Figure looks amazing. It definitely looks more intimidating than the Taunts and Art one. They made him into a little pale, like, clown. I don't know what he looks like. I don't really like the figure. I think they did his faceplates as the Shintani, I think it's pronounced. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Somebody probably will. But let's take a look at the faceplates he comes with. We have smiling at the camera kind of face. Let's get a little zoom in here. Smiling. That looks great. And then we have the laughing face, or the one where he's shooting that fake Kamehameha. Then we have, let's see, the angry kind of look, or like kicking. I don't know what kind of face this is. He's looking a little bit down as well. Nice. Let's see, last face he has is a screaming Kamehameha face, which is probably for the Big Bang Kamehameha. And then while we're in this, let's take a look at the hands. We have, which looks like one of those, like, you know, his hands that he does with it's like Goku hands you get, like the karate pose or whatever, you know. We have those, and then a bunch of more hands, open left, right for everything. Oh, no, I'm showing that left and right here for this. This is probably like the Big Bang Kamehameha hands. You could probably switch it up, whatever. There's doubles for all of these. We have this one, and then let's see. This is a little flip hand. I'm not too sure what that is for. Maybe the Big Bang Kamehameha. Maybe there's two. So I don't know if there. We'll put this on the side just in case it is. Then we have like an instant transmission fingers. You know, the basic stuff that every Gogeta. You know, you'll get a lot more accessories with Demonical Fit than you'll get with anything Tamashii related. You know, and it'll be probably $100 plus for a figure like this. And then it looks like we got one pointing finger, which is a little odd. I'm not too sure when he does this. I know this one is like the cocky come over here pose, but let's go back to 1X, and we'll take a look at the let's do a standing test. It's gonna pass with the flying colors, easy. And yeah, we'll just have him take a look at the camera. And let's look at his next set of accessories. We have the Big Bang Kamehameha, and then we have, which looks like pretty nice actually. There's no holes on the back of here, so pretty interesting. I'm wondering how the stand goes on, so let's try this. Stand may potentially just go in like this with a clip. Yeah, this clips on. Oh, okay. Whoa. Don't want to break anything. That was a little scary. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I think I bent this a little bit, but that is how it goes up. Let's see if it stands up. And then he just stands in front of it and does the Big Bang Kamehameha. You know? Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be nice too. I don't know if I'll actually use this piece. I might just do it at first for one of the posing pictures, but this is a very big piece. I don't know where I could fit it. Then we have the effect piece here. It's very unique looking. There's a lot of detail in this. Let's get into 2 times again. We have each ribbon painted kind of accurately. You can see a little bit splotches. That's expected for this kind of a complicated build. This isn't. They didn't even have to include this. It's cool. They could have just done it regularly. Let me see if I can grab the right hand. Yeah, and he just does it like that with this Kamehameha. So yeah, that'll be cool to pose with as well. And then the fingers as well that we have here for Goku and Vegeta. That's gonna go in there. I'll probably add this to their display. Like I said, I want to put them in the display together. This is the main thing I was looking forward to. I saw a little bit of these splotches here, which is very unfortunate because I really liked this, but looks like mine has a little bit of grayness. I don't know what happened here. Maybe I could marker over it with a Gundam marker or something, but I can't even show it, sorry. Yeah, let me go back to 1x actually. Yeah, so you can see it right here, a little bit of that grayness there. Let's see, am I missing anything else? I think that's all. Which is not a diss at all. This is a lot of stuff for what you get. It's a bang for a buck. I would definitely recommend you guys try to get this figure now. Demonical Fit is actually really good with their, I messed something up there. That looks a little weird. There's like glue in there or something. Take these arms out. I would generally recommend to use a heat gun or something, but I don't know. I think it's hotter here. It was like at least 90 degrees when I pulled this guy out. I wasn't even expecting it to come today, actually. The guy messaged me on AliExpress and he said it would be within the week or next week that we would get it, which is very cool. Let me get this in here and I'll come back. Alright, we are back. That was way more of a struggle than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, for some reason my Gogeta's cross arms are like, this left side is a little loose. I don't know, you can probably see it. I tried putting it in warm water to warm it up and expand it a little bit to put it in, but it was not working at all. And then this one wasn't working either. This came off, actually popped off. This is actually really strong compared to, the Toyzart Arts one that just clips off and breaks. They decided to put the little peg on the actual vest instead of these little things because it was made of like soft plastic. So mine broke on Toyzart Arts, but this one, this is my first Gogeta No, I have the Super Gogeta from Demonical Fit one, so that's why I know how good it is and reliable. But yeah, this is him with his crossed arms on. It's a little bit more difficult than I want to admit. Um, but yeah, it was very hard to actually put on the cross arms. I'm very sad that I really wanted this cross arms to be nice, but it looks like I got probably like a defective one. But yeah, it seems as though the cross arms are somewhat of a flop. This might be the one QC thing I've run into with Demonical Fit. It might just be that it needs to expand a little bit and it'll be better over time. But I definitely might complain about this little splotch and have them maybe send in another one. If that's possible, I might contact the seller and see if he can even do that. But yeah, this is overall my review. I'm going to give the figure a 10 out of 10. With all the accessories you get, the posability, and you get a whole effect piece right here for how much you're getting. You spend about $80 for all the stuff you're getting, compared to a Tamashii Nations, or sorry, a SH Figure Arts exclusive from the New York Comic Con Gogeta, that Super Gogeta. You only got, let's see, you only got a few faces, some hands, and that's it. Nothing exclusive, no effect piece, nothing. So I'd overall say I really like this figure, and you know, I'm a Gogeta Glazer, so I'll always have this guy posed up. But stay tuned for the poses, and this is Toyzart. See you guys in my next video. Peace.